Okay, I don't know what's up with the thing here. This is weird. There we go. That's better. How about this? Boop. No. Boop. Yellow now? What the? Boop. 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 Stick with that one for now. No, I don't like that. Let's fix it. Boop. No, I can't do that. Hold on. Boop. Add some background here. It didn't work. It's still black. Oh, let's go up here. I did change the thing. Boop. Boop. Why is it not round? It shows around down here on presets, but up here, it's like a peculiar shape of a strange looking window. Boop. I don't want it yellow. Let's do this. Boop. Jack, something over there. Maybe it's thick. There's some dookie over there. I don't know, deer or raccoon. We had a raccoon attack about 2:30 a.m. One of my chickens got wounded. Check on her later tomorrow. Hope she's okay. Come on, Jack. Let's go in. There's a hornet nest over here, bub. Watch out. Yeah, I can see a hole there. Watch out. There we go. Stung last week. Let's not do that again. On the other side of the steps there. Nobody's gonna watch this, obviously, but if they tune in later, this is Jack. He is a 2-month-old. Hold up. Well, 3-month-old border collie puppy. Possible mix for a hound. He has an unusually long tail. But we gotta get him vaccinated. Let's see. He's peeing? He peeing? There you go, boy, Jack. He's a good boy. That was you. There you go, boy. He's a good boy. Rough start to the week. We lost Huggy Boo yesterday. Sorry, Monday night. 16-year-old Chihuahua. Her heart was giving out. She was on 3 different prescriptions. She lost an eyeball last year. The year before, I forget. Last year, I think. And we missed her a lot. We've had this guy for a couple of weeks. So he got to meet Huggy. And he liked her a lot. He likes those are other dogs, but they're not his biggest fans. Except for when he's asleep. There's a cuddle time. Don't dig anything up here. This is where I have some poultry buried. I got a chicken and duck graveyard here out front. I also have a few places out back. My 14, 15-year-old rooster was buried here with our oldest, biggest duck, and a younger duck, and a chicken. Died a couple weeks after a raccoon attack. A rapey duck is buried over there. He was our oldest living bird after those. Chico and the big duck died. And over here I have Barbie and red hen buried. Barbie was a golden color hen. I think I have a duck over here, brown duck over here. Killed by by a rapey duck, so the little white one. Oh, there's a woodchuck that got stuck in my head. Buried over there. Anyway, if you would like to donate to get him vaccinated and fixed so he can't, you know, make puppies or any of that nonsense. I don't want to be aggressive either because he already has a nibbling problem. He chews on things. He chews on other animals too. Our cat Twinkie chews on him. I don't know what his intentions are with Twinkie, but calm down a little bit. I've been active on this channel a lot lately, and I've been gaining a lot of subscribers. It was basically dead. I had it for like 12 years, and at one point I had like 56 subscribers. Very few videos. I'm not kidding. Maybe 70 videos or 70 subscribers and 56 videos. I don't know. And I started doing a lot of these shorts and stuff. I was doing some live stream last year on StreamYard before, but now I have, I don't know, over 400 videos. A lot of it is dribble, or lately it's just been animals, pets and such. This channel was my backup channel. It wasn't necessarily a backup channel, it was an alternate channel, like a comedy one that I can't get into anymore. There was a family one that we can't get into anymore because the email address no longer exists. And this was my one of my other channels. Oh, and I also had a railway review one that I can't get into anymore. You lose passwords and stuff. You forget passwords. You can't get anything. But this one was just for like angry stuff that made me angry. Lately, has been not much that pertains to that topic. But here's a puppy. There's Captain. Not Captain Jack Sparrow is our goat. This is Jack. My son named him, I think, after Jack Bauer. Of course, I sometimes reference Jack Sprat. I joke around. Dude, you're gonna get a leash wedgie that way. Come on, little guy, let's go in the house. Gotta get him vaccinated so he doesn't struggle and die. We have puppies in the past that got very, very sick. And it cost us a lot of money to get them cared for. This was many years ago. They're not alive today, they'd be like 21. The one that I kept died in a horrible backyard accident when I was just nearly 15. It was so close to his birthday. Those other ones we had to give away. They're well into middle age, fighting reasons. They just weren't getting along. I got hurt. But that's a different story. It's Jack, you okay, bud? Anyway, I've been doing these live streams on StreamYard. I'm trying to, you know, help my family out. And it hasn't panned out much. It's been largely unsuccessful for the most part. You know, a waste of time, really. But it doesn't hurt to try. Got a few people here and there help us out. We have plums here, plum orchard, kinda. They fall on the ground. I've actually eaten a lot of good ones before they fell. Some of them since rotted, split open, blah blah blah. I don't even water them all the time. We only had rain, I think, 3 or 4 times this summer, which was just last month. Stuff over here burned up. There's plums out back too, but my goal is to maybe one day go into business making plum wine, but that's probably not going to happen. I can't guarantee I'll be alive next year. I can't guarantee I'll be alive 5 minutes from now. There are no guarantees in life. Other than one day you will be dead. This is little Jack. If you see this video later on, you want to help us out, feel free. Donate to my Cash App, feel free. Goats are going crazy out back. Hope we don't have any more raccoon attacks tonight, and I hope Red survives. I gotta take another look at her, I had to go to work this morning. She was alive. She walked around there. Had some feathers missing above her tail feathers area. So I'm guessing that's where the raccoon got a hold of her. But Foghorn, one of my roosters, he's a second generation rooster, by the way. Red, for all I know, could have been the one that laid the egg that he hatched out of, because he had some red on his wings. No, that's not right. His mom is a leghorn. The red is from his father, his late father, Chico, was my rooster that was almost 15. And the foghorn was over there by that impound lot. He chased that raccoon off. I thought one of my hens got taken, but a few hours later when I woke up to go ready for work and feed my farm, all the hens were accounted for. One was kind of beat up, but Foghorn, he fought for the ladies just like his late father used to, well, at least initially. Eventually, Chico got tired of the incessant raccoon attacks and just couldn't handle it anymore. Plus, he was an older bird. But Foghorn, that raccoon bit off more than it could chew last night. Foghorn kicked its butt, chased it away. I have a viewer, I'm not sure who. I don't know if it's someone that's subscribed to me, if it's someone from my wife, one of her friends, or if it's a troll. And now I don't. Now I don't. Can't see the moon at this full. Somebody popped in briefly, they didn't stay. If you watch this later, I'm broke. I don't get paid till next Tuesday. I have to keep borrowing money from my autistic son, and I owe him a lot. Okay, I owe him $500 or so. He said he's willing to pay get the puppy vaccinated. I'm gonna have to raise funds to get him fixed. So we need to get back in the yard, Jack. This is how you get parvo. This is why we don't go out of the yard. Other animals poop over here. He sniffed some poop this morning, or last night, or something. I don't know if it was deer or raccoon poop. It looked like it had been rained on, so I couldn't tell its original shape. And he's had liquid diarrhea today. Liquid. All over the house. I had to spray it. So if he has parvo, he's done for. Because there are no emergency after hours vets in this town. None. And now the one down the street is not even open on Saturdays anymore. One up the highway, a little ways, they're open on Saturday until 3. But they famously do not like me. They've refused service me multiple times in the past. My pet's in dire straits. Not the band. Oh, I gotta pull irrigation. Damn, we're not supposed to have this water after 5 p.m. But anyway, it's been in the yard since yesterday. 3 to 5 today, we're not supposed to have it. Anyway, the one on the highway, I had a goat that couldn't pee. Still have him, he's still alive. Long story short, they performed surgery on him. But after I exhausted all my other options, they referred me. They made me go on a wild goose chase to find other help. Okay. Since then, last year, my elderly Schnauzer puppy mixed Teddy got attacked by a dog. Lived over there. Might have been the year before now, or it could have been last year. I don't know. We've had so many different renter neighbors next door since her cousin moved back there to that particular retired veterinarian's house. Blah blah blah. Anyway, the dog next door attacked my dog, and they agreed to see me when I told them I had like $373 in cash. Or that might have been when the goat had needed a bladder surgery. Anyway, I had $300. They worked on Teddy. They helped him. There's a kitty over here. What you doing, kitty? What you doing? Hunting, I think. Not sure which cat that is. I don't know if it's Black Cat or if that's Shadow or if that's Patches. Shadow is a black cat also. Black Cat is one I call Black Cat because she's black. Shadow and Patches were moving. They came here with their mom. They just showed up. She comes and goes. That's Patches. Her mom comes and goes. Shadow and Patches, though, they seem like someone's been caring for them. They're too friendly. Whereas Black Cat and Orange Cat are my cats. Born in the garage, they won't let me touch them. Orange Cat hisses at me. They're about 6 years old. Orange Cat and Black Cat. Their two siblings are MIA. I haven't seen them in years. The dude used to come back and beat everybody up. Leave the kitty alone. That's Patches. She's a sweet cat. Leave her alone, Jack. Okay. Well, you got to watch out for is the raccoon. Now, Shadow might be a dude. I'm hoping not, because then he's been banging his sister and a lot of inbred messed up kittens. Because we had a couple of inbred kittens that we kept. One girl we called Chucky. She's gone now. She lived about 8 or 9 years. She got sick, but her sister Fluffy, also a dwarfish little cat, lives in the house. She's the mom to Black Cat and Orange Cat. She's about 10-ish. Uh, she's, I mean, not as friendly to me as she could be, but she tolerates us. We can pet her, or we can catch her, but she doesn't like to be held very long. Anyway, I'm going off on all these tangents. Let's get Jack in the house. Not sure we're gonna have to eat. We made spaghetti last night. Might be PB&Js or tuna fish sandwiches. Unless my son wants to spring for something. Because I don't have any money right now. I got $60 in cash that I have to go to the post office with tomorrow and get a money order to pay our storage bill. My wife has a storage unit over there. She's had since she was a kid. Really need to go through that because over the years I've accumulated junk and I threw stuff in there and destroyed some of her vintage toys by accident. There was a stroller in there and I just crushed it. I feel terrible about it. When I worked at a department store called King's, I was collecting some furniture and like this really cool Winnie the Pooh tricycle for my kid, and I put it in there, and somebody stole it, broke in and stole all of it. They probably pawned it out of town somewhere. Made serious toying off of it. I got a call from a detective several months later. We're still working on it. That was all. That was the last I heard of it. That was close to 20 years ago. So Jack, we gotta get Jack. He's been good today. It's because he's been sick. So I'm hoping he doesn't get the parvo. But when he's feeling well, he's wound up, very wound up, tearing up the house and dragging stuff out from everywhere. So I gotta get his energy out. I like to take him for walks, but he needs his parvo vaccinations before we go for walks out of the yard. I've done a lot of babbling on here. I usually don't talk this much. So nobody in the chat. Don't go that way, Jack. That's where that poop is. Maybe he got sick. That's something he ate. Hornets are still coming out. Watch out, Jack. Come on. Jack, come on, bud. Come on, Jack. Plum is any good or not. When they're like overripe, they're so delicious. When they're not quite ripe, they're a little bitter, but they're still good. I like them when they're just a little squishy, but not too squishy. It tastes really good then. Jack's watching the neighbor pull in. Jack, come on, bud. We gotta get in the house. Oh, it's probably messaging me on Facebook. Meanwhile, I'm recording this little putz. Look how adorable this little guy is. Just look at him. Oh, Jack. Just look at him. Come on, Jack. Let's go in, bud. Anyway, watch this video. You're gonna do it with me. Jibber jabber. 20 minutes. More power to you. I feel like helping the cause. Feel free to donate. Don't. That's fine. Right. Good night, everybody. Nobody here anyway. Just talking to nobody. I had one person pop in earlier for like 10 seconds. That was it. Jack, don't eat your leash. Jack, don't eat your leash, dude. Come on. Let's go in the house. Jack, come on, bud. Right there. Go. Jack. Give me that. Let go of the leash. Give me it. Jack, give me it. Jack. You got away. Give me the leash, Jack. Gotcha. All right, let's go in the house, pal. Let's go in the house. I gotta check the message from Robin anyway. Jack, make me dizzy, dude. All right, good night. Teddy Jr. wanted to come out. I still have to check messages from Robin. Your Uncle Junior alone, okay? Uncle Bacon needs his prednisone and a kidney vitamin eventually tonight. I've been doing it so long, I don't remember if Bacon was on video or not. Maybe I started it after he went in. I don't know. There we go. This is what we don't want to be doing. Get back in the yard. Teddy Jr. has a reputation of not listening to me. He goes down there, he goes over there, he goes in that yard over there. He'll bring some kind of disease back, and the puppy will get sick. Meanwhile, the raccoons have been in that ditch a lot, too. You're going to be eating crap. Jack, come on. He's going to end up getting roundworms if he finds raccoon poop. Stop that, fat boy. Stop it. Hurry up, Shamu. Go potty. It's too dark to see on video here. I'm just going to turn the camera off. You can kind of see Junior. Stop it. Stop it. Trying to quit it. Trying to go poop. He's getting ready to poop. Jack, come on. Junior, stop it. Go potty. Here's another one of our dogs. It's my heart pills. I mentioned Huggy before. Huggy's gone now, though. Since Monday night. Alright, Jack, we gotta get in the house. Hope we don't get raccoon attacks tonight. I want to come out here at 2:30 in the morning with my underwear with a pellet gun again. I'm walking down in my underwear with a pellet gun trying to wrangle my rooster. He finally went home on his own. I had to put the pellet gun back in the yard, and my son comes out with 2 baseball bats. I'm like, leave that in the yard. He just turn around and put it back. 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to get yourself shot. That's why I didn't go into the yard or whatever to get my rooster. He's found his way back on his own somehow. Because when I came out to feed him about 9:30, he was in the chicken coop. I'm like, how did he get in here? There's no window up on the top part of the door. I just got a piece of plastic from the tractor supply wood shavings there. And he just fluttered through that. I hope Red survives. I have to check on her in the morning. She's in a separate nesting box away from the other chickens. The leg from hen that got attacked last year. She lasted 2 weeks. Half of her beak fell off. She was dead 2 days later. Part of her skull was exposed too. I didn't notice until later on. All right, Junior, we're done. Let's let Fat Boy in. I don't remember what time I gave him his heart pill. I think it was lunchtime. It was. But Bacon definitely needs his prednisone. We can't just stop cold turkey. We have to slowly get him off of it. His nose has been running a lot from it. Peeing everywhere, so I gotta make sure he has his kidney vitamin too. And when he can dog food, we have Huggy's leftovers. Put his pills in that. Lunch meat. He's the only one that eats cheese. Fat Boy there. Huggy stopped liking the cheese, and so does Bacon. I'll keep doing these videothons, trying to raise funds for my family. Even if I fail at every one of them, even if I fail at every one of them, at least I tried. At least I tried. Right, Jack? Alright, well, been here 30 minutes. I had somebody here for 10 seconds about 20 plus minutes ago. I think, somewhere thereabouts. Nobody watches these. I'm lucky I get maybe one viewer later on after the fact. Somebody watched some of it. I doubt they'll watch all of it. Doubt they'll watch all of it. I didn't share this anywhere, so it's my fault. There's an army helicopter. You can't see it on this shitty phone. You can't see it. And it's literally right there. You cannot even see it on this phone. What a joke phone. What a joke phone. There's a bright light there, a flashing light there, and a light behind that. You can't see any of it. Gators. Wish I could afford one of those, but if I could afford one of those, I could probably afford like 10 used cars. You know, the kind that gets from point A to point B, $1,000 ones, $1,200, stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up because nobody's gonna show up. Come on, really, nobody's gonna show up. So, or if I tried sharing it, I don't know how. I do know how, but the how is to do it previously before you start. So that's all layouts. That's banners. Is that banner or this banner from my previous video? Main thing is here to try to get this puppy vaccinated and fixed like Cat Boy was. Like tubes. Cat. Go, blah, blah, blah. Back to this. I think you can only share before you start your video. You invite people and such. No, this is a bust. I'm not to rely on my son. I'm gonna call it. Alright, I stayed on far too long. You can't even see Jack anymore. Barely see Junior. Alright, tubes. I gotta tell you, Senior out here. He's asleep on the floor in the room. Though. I mean, alright, good night, nobody who's watching, because nobody's watching. Good night.